Hey gamers. Hey gamers. Mime Town, thank you for the resubscribe. Everybody, I just finished watching the Hbomberguy video. Caustic Artist, thank you for the gift subs to Panda Kong and Lance Hart. I saw the video drop before I went to Italy, and I was like, I know watching this is gonna stress me out. Because it's like my industry. And so I didn't watch it. And then when I got back, people still talking about it today because James Somerset posted like an apology video or something like that. 2 feature films. Yeah, that's about what it is. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, Hbomberguy dropped a video about plagiarism. Is like 4 hours. It's 4 fucking hours YouTube video. And it's about how do we even say it? Vaporize, thank you for the resubscribed. It's about plagiarism on YouTube, and it's about a couple of specific creators, but the second half is about James. Was it Somerset? I was not familiar with his work. But about just how aggressive plagiarist he was. And pretty wild. Was it Somerton? Let me look it up. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know anybody involved in this drama. Somerton, okay. Yeah. I mean, he was a big name. Yes, I'm very sick. Also, by the way, I'm not sniffling because the video made me cry. I'm sniffling because I have a very bad cold and have for a few days, and I'm getting better, but I'm still sick, which is why I've got some tea. Oh man, but whoa, Goth Ghoulie, congratulations! Wow. Oh, what? I don't even know what letter to put in the chat for that. W for love wins, I think. Congratulations, holy cow. Oh, that's such lovely news. Congratulations. Anyway, the video's wild. E for engagement? Nah, I think W is good. For win and for wedding. I saw somebody tweet that Hbomberguy, once a year the clouds part and he lines up a perfect sniper shot and takes somebody down. I don't watch Hbomberguy videos normally either, but I'm going to have to start, I think, because it was really good. Please go enjoy your fiancé. Congratulate them for us as well. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch the Roblox oof video now as well. Yeah. I mean, plagiarism on YouTube is just like, I know it's out there. I know my stuff has been plagiarized. It's just like, it's such a weird, I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's like, I can't be bothered to care. I think people, I mean, like, because, I don't know. I feel like I have a pretty clear voice. And so, like, if somebody does a video in my voice, I feel like it's good. Their videos are going to be so inconsistent. You're not going to be able to steal shit from me full time and have a full time YouTube. So, Tabitha plagiarizing me. Anyway, the tea that I have is citron, honey, ginger. Forgive me. Citron, honey, ginger tea is like the kind you get at like an Asian grocery store. That's like a jelly, and then you mix hot water in it, and it makes you feel better. Ah, that is better. That is better. Yes, everybody should get tea. It's just a nice time for tea. Yeah, stealing from books and slightly older documentaries, maybe. I don't know. I think it's just like there's so much to be said about the production of professionalism, and he touches on this in the video, but it's just like, if you if you can, I don't know. I don't know if I have anything more to say about it than what he said. It's so thorough. And he covers so many interesting angles. I mean, he even touches on the AI stuff, which is the stuff that really makes me nervous. I don't know. Here's what I have to say about it, is that we're so much of what people want is simply more content. And if you're following somebody because they put out a lot of content and it's just okay, then is that the best way for you to spend your time and energy? Or is it worth... I mean, I have a lot of anxiety about like the amount of time it takes me to make videos and how long it takes me to do like research and writing and things like that. And it's like seeing channels like this, it's like, well, people want just like a lot of content. And so if that's what people are looking for, then just like stealing stuff from people or using AI to steal stuff from people is just a really easy way to do that. And it's just like, that is a lot of what people want. I read this interesting article about Netflix and the promise of Netflix, which was originally that everybody could get any of the most obscure movies that they want, because you've got this giant repository of movies, and that it can be shipped out in little paper packets to anyone across the country. And so like no matter what obscure desires you want from cinema, you can get it, and that can be achieved. And Netflix, that was the promise of Netflix. And then when they shut down mailing out DVDs earlier this year, that was like, well, that dream has ended. But it actually turns out that a lot of people don't care. They don't want... The people who want the most obscure videos are a very small number of people, which is why those videos are obscure, arguably. But all they want is like, they just want the algorithm to serve them up whatever inane TV show Netflix has on offer. Is it Cake? That lava show where it was fake lava and you're not supposed to touch the fake lava and stuff like that. And so it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I think a lot of what people want is just a lot of content, and they don't really care if it's plagiarized. And it's one of those things where it's like, if James really brought back his Patreon, I think there would be some people who still supported him because they don't give a fuck that it was ripped off and that all of these queer creators had their work ripped off by this guy. Like they just want the content, and they don't care where it comes from, and they don't care about the effort it takes to make it, or the lack of effort, arguably. And it's just like, that's just like the era of the internet we've entered. Geosdai, he brought his Patreon back, but I think he quickly deleted it again. I don't think it is up right now, anyway. Yeah, that's the I mean, I have never watched James's videos literally outside of the clips that were on the video, but they are weirdly lifeless. I'm just like, surely there are content creators doing stuff like that are enjoyable to watch. But I guess like if you just kind of want to zone out and get information for 2 hours, that's kind of the appeal, is that you can just sort of just let it wash over you. Matt is the best. Matt and I are in a Discord. we were in a Discord for Patreon video essayist producers, and he was a very sweet and very smart guy, and I cannot recommend his stuff enough. Anyways, it's just one of those things where it's like, I genuinely don't believe, I don't know, because like it's hard because I don't feel like a lot of people will care one way or the other. And I even with all of that exposure, I think there's a lot of people who are just be like, no, I just want somebody to talk gently at me about queer cinema for 2 hours, and I don't care where it comes from or if he's ripping it off and making a lot of money off of it. But like, I also have to remind myself that like part of the bet that I am making with my goddamn career and my goddamn life is that people are willing to pay for well-written, well-researched individual perspectives on video essays. Like that's what I'm doing here. Not here specifically. Here I'm streaming Alan Wake, as you can obviously tell. But it's just one of those things where it's like, I consider myself a pragmatist, not an optimist, but there is something like fundamentally insanely optimistic about just like launching a Patreon and being like, yeah, I'm gonna make video essays for you, and they're gonna take time, but they're gonna be original, and they're gonna be well researched and well cited, and I'm just gonna go for it. um and it's, I don't know. I don't often think of what I'm doing as optimistic, but it is kind of optimistic because I know that that is not the large thing that are necessarily drawing people in. So I don't know. I'm gonna be gnawing on that video for a while because it was a lot of video. Oof. Y'all ready to play Alan Wake? Having my master's degree definitely gives you confidence that you'll source my good. Linesheart, good. 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 I don't know. It's just weird. I'm curious to see what effect this will have on other creators, other than making them all sad. Because a lot of the other creators I've talked to have just been like, I think the thing that gets a lot of them is that like they look at these sites like James and like others where they just have a ton of videos, and it's like, how gosh, how are they doing it? Wow, they must be so good at writing, etc., etc. And then just like watching this and then being like demoralized because they're being punished for doing the right thing, which is not ripping people off. Like they're being punished by the algorithm and by this value system by not just stealing scripts wholeheartedly off people. And it's like, it's hard to not get sad about that. Oh, gift subs, Mimetown, thank you for the gift subs. Also, Drive Shaft, thank you for the resubscribe. And okay, Hollis, and oh god, Quaquescent. Oh, that was bad. I'm sorry. That was a bad attempt at French when I've already got such QQCS. I love that. Thank you, QQCS. Anyway. Anyway, I'm glad I watched the video. I do recommend it. It is fascinating. It's incredible the amount of work that was put into it. It's devastating. After 1 hour of the James stuff, I was like, the man is dead. What more could you have to say? And then there's the twist of all the misogyny, and I was like, oh my god. Just like the detailed picking apart of the very, very specific exact words that were pulled or added in is just like, wow. It's wild. It's just genuinely wild. A wild video. And I know that there's a ton of other videos. I know other videos exposing plagiarists dropped at a similar time, because I think just a lot of people were waiting to pull the ripcord, and that's really funny to me. But it's one of those things where it's like, God, am I gonna watch a bunch of other videos on this? Is YouTube's algorithm gonna keep pulling it up? What is Todd's video? Tell me about Todd's video. Yes, A Laughing Crow. That is exactly the one I was thinking of. Well, was that the one that was about how James Somerset has a kind of a Nazi fetish? It's just so much. It's just so much. I'll have to look. It's about the weird Nazi thing. Okay. It's kind of more receipts. Okay. It's so funny. So funny. Yeah, again, this is just stuff I've seen secondhand, mostly on Blue Sky. But it's really funny. Really terrifying. Is a fact check on the lies told by James, not really plagiarism. Okay, so it's just a secondary secondary prop, I don't know, to that main video. Thank you, Mimetown. I got it when I was in Ireland. It was my big Ireland wool blanket purchase. It was my big souvenir purchase. What's my stance on backseating and spoiling? Please don't. I haven't played this game, and I'm only playing it now so that I can play Alan Wake 2, because people kept talking about how good it was and how spooky and scary it is. And I heard this is not a spooky, scary game, but what I've heard is that it's not a horror game, but that it's spooky in some times and ways. I don't know. Somebody who has played this game, tell me if it's a horror game. If I duck off screen like that, it's because I've muted and I'm blowing my nose or coughing like crazy. I do feel better. Every day I feel better. But it's hard because I still feel bad. Horror elements, but definitely not horror. That's more or less what I've been hearing. It's spookums, but it's not scary.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
This is already a lot.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen The Hitchhiker too late.
The Hitchhiker isn't a Stephen King novel. I'm sorry, Alan Wake. I'm sorry to dispute your statement.
He was dead.
I know what you did last summer is also not a Stephen King property. Yeah, are there game captions? That's a good question. Why would you disable them by default? It's 2023. I had to take a moment to remember what year it was.
Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
This is Silent Hill. Did I accidentally open Silent Hill? And should I play this with a controller? Oh, fuck. I need to change that already. I did a bad thing. There we go. Mimetown! More gift subs! Thank you, Mimetown! It's Mimetown here tonight. This isn't Silent Hill, it's Mimetown! You get it? That was really funny. Thank you, Mimetown. An M in the chat from Mimetown, please. This is just Silent Hill, though. Do they know that at Remedy? Did anyone tell them? Thank you for the gift subs, Mindtown.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Is it your dead wife, Mary, that you killed? Because this is Silent Hill. Is that me? Face the camera, Ken doll. That's me. I'm not missing, I'm right here. Oh, a thermos.
I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Oh, thank God. What? Collectible thermos? I've shown you guys my thermos before. I'm going to show it to you again because I really like it. It says, close to me, cute little cat. Everything's going to be all right. It's got a cute little cat on it. I bought a thermos in Japan and then I came home and I got this thermos because I thought it was also cute. From H Mart in New York. Close to me, cute little cat. Everything's going to be all right. It's just a nice message to see on a thermos. Okay. That's a poster for the game that we're in. And a cat that's missing. Oh my God, what's happening? Oh my God, am I gonna get robbed? Oh my God.
You even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make
Oh God.
You're a joke. There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer.
I'm sorry, I have to check this QR code. I'm so sorry to be disruptive.
Just look at me. Look at your work.
It goes to the Facebook Alan Wake page. Fuck that. If I kept standing here, would he continue to break? Oh, I can't go back. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Is this game going to be bad to play because it's old? Uh-oh. He's going to attack me.
You can't stop me.
Oh, God. Ooh.
I realized
Okay.
that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
What? Hey, chat, is Alan Wake a hack? You have to tell me.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your oppression?
That's Frankenstein, dog. Oh, God. He is? And a douchebag. Oh, no! Hustle. Take as long as you want to hustle. I could actually tell he was a douchebag because he is wearing what seems to be a sport jacket over a hoodie. And I only know one kind of person that does that.
Hurry!
Hi. Hello. Oh my God.
Wait, it's me. Play Stoeber, remember? Quickly, get inside. There's no time to lose.
What are you shooting at? What's happening?
Inside now!
Is this a book? Am I in a book?
Oh no! Stop!
Did I lock my friend outside to fight this thing alone?
No! No!
Alan Wake, you suck. What the fuck?
I was trapped. There was no way out.
What is happening? I started a new game, right? Oh my god.
It was a death trap. I had to get out.
I don't know how to interact.
Follow the light.
Okay. Why did he kill my friend? Why did I let him?
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only
Okay. Okay. What is happening? Wait, I want to focus.
You must go into the light.
I see the lighted heel.
I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
Are you an angel? Maine is just like this?
Teacher, darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Okay.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
What?
You did it. Now the darkness no
That's
longer
just a
protects
man.
him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
I don't know if I should be listening to this light. So there's no aiming, really. What?
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you.
I
That
don't
is
trust
all.
this light.
I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The
When
lighthouse
did
was the
Dexter
last
come
safe
out, and when
place
did
on
this game come out? I kind of like I will give you back your dream now. Because that's only polite. Climb back up here because I can shoot you. Where are you going? Okay.
This is it.
Oh no! Ow! Dexter 2006, that's wild. That feels very early to me. Came out in 2010, okay. Okay. So that's the flare. That's the gun. Okay. And I imagine flares will do good murder. Like extra good and strong and good murder.
Just like
Yeah. That's what I call an extra strong and good murder, alright. Aw. If I'm just in light, they're not gonna fuck around, right? Oh my god. Wait, did we had a quote limit? Uh-oh. I want to address that, but there are things happening in the game that I feel like I should address first. Specifically this tornado. Ow! Oh my god. Oh no, I fuck. It saved before I picked up that shit, but I'm gonna need that shit. Could you... Can I get back up there? Okay, hey, guys, just kill me. Oh, I'm wondering if we shouldn't start a new quote list. I mean, listen, you can't trust robots. I don't know what to tell you. I just assumed there would not be a limit to quotebot. I mean, God, I don't know how to address that. I mean, we could start with a clean new quote list for 2024, perhaps. I mean, I do need to go through and take out some duplicates, but that's only going to buy us time. That's not really going to solve the issue. Any violence in Burnt Cookbook Party is 100% warranted, so good stance to take on that. A new list for 2024 might be nice. Oh, looking for another quote bot might be a good idea. There are definitely some options. I'll have to think about which one I want to undertake.
Wake up. Shh, baby. Just
a
another
quote
nightmare.
poll could also be cool.
Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
I promise that no matter what I do, I will preserve the quote list as it exists now. There is a way to summon the full list This is the OG, because it is the one I already owned a copy of. Oh, the remaster is free on Epic with A2. Okay. Good to know. Oh, we're on a ferry. I love ferries.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town.
Cool.
Deer Fest is just 2 weeks
Bye,
away.
plane.
Deer Fest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying.
What an insane thing to say.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't
Well,
recognize
did
a
not shake
famous writer
hands.
such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station.
Love that.
Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us.
It's a radio
I'm
DJ.
sure you
There's no
understand.
chance.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Did you get a good
Very
picture?
nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
God, this guy's wearing so many jackets.
Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great.
Barry, it's
Great.
fine.
Just want to make sure you can relax and charge.
Barry, chill out.
Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Barry, I asked you to
I'll
stop
call back
talking
later
about
to
my
make sure you're doing
juices.
okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
Ah,
know,
ironically, the
calling
more
you every
jackets, the
5
cooler you were.
minutes.
Barry,
Linja,
Bear.
yeah.
I can always
I
turn off the
remember
phone.
that.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Whoa! Look at the deer float. Oh my god. Are we gonna see a deer parade? I want to see the deer parade.
Come on, Slowpoke. You get the
No.
full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car. I'll even carry the bags. All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sounds
wanna
like you've
see
got a
the
lazy
deer
bastard for a
fest.
husband.
Yeah, but I got a thing for him. Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go.
Is she gonna die? Don't tell me, chat.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord. A Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
It's just, it has Silent Hill vibes. It makes me feel like she's gonna
I'll
die.
go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
This music
I'd
is
forgotten
even
there were
very
still
Silent
places
Hill-ish.
like this.
Oh
Towns
my
where
god.
everybody knew everybody.
Welcome
The
to the
fucking
Oh Dear
standee.
Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help
Dear
me.
Diner.
I'm looking for.
Mr. Wake, Alan Wake. Oh God, I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
I would love if this took a misery
I've
turn.
got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
So I could make out with it.
Well,
But now the real thing's
okay.
here, and I can
Good
make
for
out
you.
with that.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call
Okay.
yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
This is just gonna be the stream that doesn't appear on the quotes list. And that's tragic, but there we are. Is it gonna play Coconut or what? What the fuck?
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
There's no way they got lime in the coconut.
Gone to hell.
Oh, that fucking rules. Lime in the coconut. Drink it all up. Is my stream gonna get hit for this? Ma'am. You might as well be holding a log, ma'am. Please just tell me what your deal is.
Don't go in there, young.
Yeah, gold stars, I mean, for fucking real.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon
Is
as
this
possible.
voiceover?
The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish
I like
you
this
would
lady's
stay in
vibe.
my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Nice. Nice. She was so ominous in the cutscene, but then you're just like, oh, it's just a lady. It's actually just like a normal, nice lady.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did not ask. Okay.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Bye.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I have
Yes, I
some
played Control. I
flashlights,
love
just
it.
in
I'm
case.
excited to understand the crossover stuff between this and Control.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Ooh. Ooh.
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be
Or like
on
a spooky
vacation,
TV
Alice.
show.
I'll figure it out when we get back home.
I did not play the
Okay?
Alan Wake DLC for Control because I hadn't played Alan Wake.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
2 years feels like an okay amount of time to have passed.
It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but
Cool.
they'll light your
Game of Thrones. Because my guess is over 2 years.
Wow. It's
And be Rat-a-cat. We're 1-to-1 here.
Don't worry.
I'm right there with you.
I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Bird Lake cabin. Gotta shake a bird leg and get in there. A word a day like a calendar. Is sequentially, or is he just writing any old word?
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Uh-oh. This is gonna require me, a gamer, to know anything about how
Anyone
power
here?
works. Why would there be anyone here? In alphabetical order, yes, I like that. And then, you know, because you know, editing's the really difficult part.
Feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry. Return.
Because the editing's when you've gotta put every. Oh, it's a little diver.
I needed to get the power running in the cabin.
Okay. I'm sorry for looking.
Generator somewhere on the island.
I'm not dead.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s.
I can look
or
at
even
photos
earlier.
of divers. I mean, I assume there would be a basement, because that's where things are. That's where, like, home stuff is. You know?
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry.
I'm so glad I can activate the wind chime by just running my face into it. Okay, it's not gonna go anywhere. Oh god. This guy's so angry about being famous. Okay, well, why don't you go to the shed then, lady? Can I crawl in? Okay. I use the
An
door.
old generator had
Fine.
been connected to the power cable.
Okay. They're mechanics. I'm learning mechanics in the game. Did that do it?
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Ooh, look at that mountain.
Look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Ooh.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Ugh, just really feels like my wife is gonna die. You know? Isn't that, I mean, that's the vibe, right? Do I kill her and then the story is about me figuring out who actually killed her? Because obviously I don't think I killed her, but then at the end it turns out I did kill her because I'm an asshole.
Alice? Honey?
Is this just Silent Hill? Is what I'm asking you. Don't tell me. I don't want to know if it's just Silent Hill.
For you.
It's the surprise that you're in your
hello
yeah,
there.
you're in your
I'm not the
underwear.
surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past.
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Ah, Faith, yes.
Damn it.
He's under a lot of stress. But as it turns out, that doesn't make it okay to yell at your wife.
Alice?
Oh my god.
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice, I'm coming.
Seems like maybe
It's all
she's
right,
dying
I'm
right
coming.
now. It seems like maybe she's being killed. What? Oh, what?
What the hell?
Just the most gentle jog you can manage, Alan.
Alice? Oh no!
He's gonna be so weighed down with his 8 jackets.
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice?
One of them's a life jacket. That's really funny. One of them puffs up as soon as he hits the water.
The car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
It's just this is Silent Hill.
I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Ooh.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Bigger fish, Alan. For Christ's sake.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike
Twin
through the
Hills or
forest to get
Silent
there.
Peaks? I mean, it's a good question. I think it's Silent Peaks.
Damn.
Well, that's a shame. I mean, nice night for a walk, though. Am I right? Oh my god. It's the angel.
Hello? Is someone there?
Twin Hills sounds like a great place to meet hobbits. It's true. I love that.
The
Twin
little
Hills
sheets
is a
of
soap
paper
opera
were pages
inside
from
the
a
Silent
manuscript
Peaks.
entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started.
Wow, original.
I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
I found manuscript pages. I can press a button. Whoa.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make it out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
You know what awake stands for? Alan Wake. I know, it's really deep, y'all.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Yeah, it's a spooky game. Like, this part right now is like a nightmare, but we're Alan Wake, so like it can't be, because we're awake.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
This is safe.
Anybody there? Please!
Oh.
I've been in an accident!
This is fun. I like this. This is a cool
Hey!
level design.
Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen,
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky. To meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Okay. You seem like you're kind of having your own struggles. Ooh. I can't wait to read all of the Alan Wake novel. Piece by piece, chunk by chunk, as written out in the game. Details.
I had to figure a way out of
Here's
this. Any
Stucky.
second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like
Oh
Nicholson in
no!
Shining.
I'm the hack. That looked a lot more like a dildo than most flashlights I see. Ooh, batteries. Ooh, batteries.
During your trying, it's the latest thing. Incontestably.
Yes.
Proven. Right falls.
Oop, hold on, I have to approve, just real quick. I have to approve in a comment. Thank you. Lava Hot.
Hello? Hello?
Goodness.
And keep those cholesterol
This is bad.
Why you do this? Why you do this? Why do? Are you still here? Oh, nice.
There were more of them.
Oh, no thank you, actually. Prefer not.
My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Combat a little clunky. Not super wild about the combat. But it's interesting since this is just Silent Hill. The way that they have chosen to adapt the Silent Hill clunky combat is interesting. Do they in the
graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Oh, okay, cool. Do they update the combat at all in the remaster? Does anybody know? The game is extremely 2010, yeah.
Place I wanted to go, but
That is the vibe.
choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's duck season! Oh, that guy had an axe! I didn't like that one bit. Oh, shit. Oh, what a waste of my flare. Is there gonna be stuff around? Yeah, manuscript page. I love that. I love to collect pages. It's like there's a story in the story, you know? Hold on, I have to approve one more additional message. Thank you, Lava Hot. Okay. Ow! Ow! Yeah. Lava Hut is funnier the second time. Thank you.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside.
Energizer thought the game misrepresented their
brand.
brands. That's fucking funny. Okay. Oh, Alan Wake, what were you saying? Is it because he uses the battery energy in his murders? In his foul deeds?
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head.
Gross.
I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Oops. I looked at the water so much. I'm not role-playing appropriately. I will not look at the water. It's gross and it makes me uncomfortable. Oh.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark.
What is your deal, Stucky? Why are you being like this? We're like totally chill. I'm Alan Wake, famous author. Oh. Ow! Fuck. Okay. Hey, Mime Town is true. I thought he was the one stucky in the bathroom, but we're the ones stucky with him. I bet these are the kind of jokes that drove Stucky mad. And by jokes, I don't... even calling what I just said a joke is kind of stolen valor, you know? I like that my flashlight shows me where to get goodies. I like that. Where are the goodies at? Game, you said there'd be goodies. Here we go. Oh, dope. A creepy cabin.
They're taken.
What? The taken are filled with darkness. That's a spooky thing to say to me, game. Well, I don't mind batteries though, so that's nice. When does Alan Wake get a Keyblade? That's a good question. Is Alan Wake in any of those games where they have a bunch of video game characters and you make them fight? And if so, what is his moveset? I guess it's just shooting, but that feels like it's the moveset for a lot of people. Yes, it's called Alan Wake 2. Ow. You got me.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
I mean, it's not that... Can you do one pull-up?
I couldn't stay here. There had to be a way to get up there.
Okay, chill. He's an author. I shouldn't shouldn't request of him to do physical maneuvers. It's unfair. Faith, do you know for certain that Sora isn't in Fortnite? Like, are you, like, positive? Well, this is nothing. Ooh, coffee. Feel like he'd be the most popular skin, more popular than Ariana Grande? I just don't think that's the case.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
I don't think I'm OSHA approved to use any of this machinery. Seems like it'd be a very irresponsible thing to do. Uh-oh. Ow. Fuck. Stop! Stop though, for real! It worked. I reasoned with them. Did you hear that? I used my skills. Oh god. What is that gonna do? What is that gonna do? I'm gonna knock down a tree? Ooh. Don't mind if I goddamn do. Do I have any? I only have 2 bullets. What? Okay, I see. Could not understand the angle at which I was viewing things for a moment. Okay, this was definitely the best and easiest way of doing this. Yoop. Yoop. Okay, there we go. Easy. That's if I'm in a logging lumber yard and I need to get to someplace. This is definitely the easiest and most obvious way of doing such a thing. That is definitely how I would have thought of the situation.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air and...
Bye, Faith!
I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you.
Okay.
Listeners know I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio.
Feels like one of these times these arrows are going to lead me astray into some sort of dangerous situation. Toby. Oh no, I missed a page.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite.
Pick one metaphor, Alan Wake.
I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter. I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash.
Oh no.
I couldn't hear my scream above theirs. At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world.
Oh my god, cool.
I began to hunt the pages.
This dude, right?
For they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
I don't think that's true. Wow, there's a lot of pages. This is only episode 1. There were all those pages.
The gas station was closer now. Its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the street. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Ooh, an axe. Can I get the axe? I can't take the axe? Okay. That's fine. It's not like I'm in mortal danger or anything. Ow! Fuck! Oh. God, it just became day by... Dead by Daylight. I got there. Oh, nice. I heal. Okay. Oh, come on. Why don't you boys come over here into the light? Oh, I can't see shit. I think they're just gonna reappear when I step out. Alright, maybe they're not. Maybe they're gone forever. Kinda doesn't sound like it, actually. Oh. No. No. Oh, I lost track of where I'm going. There, a page of my manuscript. That'll save me. Okay. Here, we're doing it. We're in it. Hey, Rikering! One day I'll play more than the intro to Alan Wake and the dreams and the boats and the whatnot. I mean, we're basically still in the intro. Right? I feel like this is still basically the intro. But I'm with you. That's why I'm playing this now. I'm like, I just gotta do it. I can't play any more Game of the Year games for Game of the Year stuff. I'm waiting till I don't sound like this anymore to record my Game of the Year video. So hopefully that'll be sometime soon. Hopefully before the end of the year. We'll see. Oh, spooky! It's haunted! So are these gonna come to life and chase me? Three boys. I'm happy for you. Circle up. Okay, there we go. Turn off spider mode? Are you, is that a thing in this game, or are you talking to somebody else? Wow, they really are just Energizer batteries. It's so fucking funny. God damn. Ooh, a TV. What if we turn this on and it was just playing Twin Peaks?
It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed.
What?
In Night Springs.
Oh my god.
Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide.
No, I can't stay here and watch this. It's as though I'm very tempted. I would like to watch the weird Alan Wake Twilight Twilight Zone. Oh, that's true. It is a Remedy game, and the videos are always really good. Well, let's just peek. Let's see what kind of style video it is. Oh my god, it's real persons!
Join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation.
Incredible.
As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
That dude looks familiar.
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left.
Okay, Jim the City, thank you for reminding me this is a Remedy game. And we have to watch the videos, because what the fuck? I am too! Thank you for recommending it. Wow, what the fuck? Okay. Now I just have to keep on playing this game? Feels like I'm about to do a boss battle. I wanted to see if that was explodable. Oh, I went the wrong way. I wanted to reload. I can still probably go back, right? Oh yeah, nice. Ah! Are the bullets also a specific brand? What are you doing? Are we fighting or what? Okay.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
I just don't feel like those logs should be swinging like that. Okay. Alright. I'm supposed to go somewhere. This way. There we go. Ooh. That one had a dramatic pull thing. That's fun. I mean, now he's stuck in the grave. I think we can all agree. Oh wow, it was right here. It looks so much farther away.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls
Yeah.
when I first arrived with Alice.
That was dope. It looks old and busted now, though. Did I lose like months? How long
After
has
the
my wife
insanity
been
I
dead?
just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The sane world reasserted itself. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Well, what the fuck, Alan?
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Oh god.
Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Big Stuffer? Does that say Big Stuffer? Pie contest? The Deer Fest sounds fucking dope. What am I doing here? Find a phone, okay. Seems like I'm just like moments away from looting.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
Clearly not.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Good instinct to lie to the cop. spooky.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife,
I
Alice.
just played this.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
What?
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Nice place. Damn. We really are making that Alan Wake money.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Ooh, some
Oh,
already
hey,
made
I just
coffee.
finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Oh, damn. They fucking. Those photos look like they might be of a real human man, which is discerning.
These look really good.
Oh
sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Wow, a nice fucking apartment. In-suite washer.
I really don't like this, Alan. Please hurry.
I don't know where the fuse... Oh, okay. Just by the front door. That makes sense.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Okay. Here,
Hi.
take the flashlight.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know?
It's totally
It
fair.
gets
It's
to
not
me.
stupid.
I love you.
It's spooky.
Tell me a story, writer.
Oh, Lord.
I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you.
This is the worst straight couple I know.
Even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Hey, but you know what? I'm happy for them. So, you know? Okay.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Oop. Pretty haunted.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then.
Sir, you just haven't...
Sheriff Breaker
just have a fish?
She's very good at her job.
On the table?
Locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut on my head.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Ooh, a button.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas
coffee.
station with Thornton.
Ooh, a manuscript.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today.
Feels like maybe I just killed Stucky. And that he was maybe just a person.
Someone really trashed the garage. Over. Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Alan Wake is my #1 suspect for all of the crimes that have happened in this city.
The sheriff is waiting for you in the office down the corridor. That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
Yeah? How's she feel about logs? We all know what you're doing here, Remedy. Knack for winning contests. That's not an identifying feature. These must be people on the dev team. That is my guess.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not
No.
sure. I can't remember.
We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
What?
Go to the back lot.
What?
There's a whole...
Oh, sorry. I see there's a bot. Hold on. Sorry, adoring squab. I bet you're a lovely person. Other than being a horrible nightmare bot. Porting as a bot. Okay. All right, now I have to also... There we go. Forget that you can block and ban and that those are separate things. It's so annoying. Okay.
I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Okay.
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Take your time, Mr. Wake. I understand. Can I ask you what the call was about, Mr. Wake?
It's personal.
Well, we are looking for your wife, and I'm going to need your cooperation if I'm going to help you.
I need a moment, after I get some fresh air.
Okay. You can find me here. We'll talk when you feel up to it.
Seems like a bad move, Alan Wake, but... You know, you do you.
With anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need... Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy.
Thank you,
Don't let
Walter.
anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here.
Okay, bye, Walter.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Booyah! Wow! A powerful kick!
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
These grapes? A nice little garden back here.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going...
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
This is a puzzle. How do I interact with this? She's not gonna just let me go. Am I gonna have to come back here and do that? Ugh, fine game. Fine game.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh! Hey! Oh my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wade,
That's
you
Vinny.
talk to me. You
Am I
yokels
wrong?
won't
That's
know what hit
that's
you
my
once I
cousin
stick my
Vinny.
lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money.
Oof.
And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just pouring Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Barry, are you gonna be weird about Rose? Feels like he's gonna be gross about
What
Rose.
an airhead.
Jeez, Mister takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice
Look at this
girl
four-legged
and,
Cyclops.
more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Bucktooth Charlie. I love him. Wow, I would love one of these mammoth plushies. It's so cute. It's so cute.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's just...
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller.
I mean, the game's a bestseller, right?
With reality,
So
you're
maybe
buying yourself a
maybe
ticket
there's
to the
something
funny
in that.
farm.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy.
Oh, no.
I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right?
Oh
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
What happened to the puppy?
What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap.
No,
They're illegal to
Max.
use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Poor
Max
pup.
is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
X will be okay.
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Okay.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Okay.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's
homeopathy.
Pure bullshit, period.
Laughs on me then.
Al, come on. I mean, okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
The most 2010 things about this game is that you could not pet Max. That is the thing that has most dated this video game for me. A lot of cutscenes.
Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what.
Bye, Barry.
It's so not worth a 15% commission.
Seems rude to turn the lights out on Barry. Okay. Wow, what a great fucking cabin. Look at this. This is gorgeous. I would like to be here. Ooh, well.
I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Coffee in the hot tub. Can I crawl in there? No, not an actual well. Disappointing. Yeah, aside from Alan Wake being here, this seems like a very nice town.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
I'm not certain this plot is parsable. I mean, we're only in fuck off. We're only in episode 2. So maybe it becomes more parsable. But my guess is that it's just crazy the whole way through.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio.
Why did I come in here?
What's your dear
Loot?
plan like?
Yes, it was for loot.
You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Ooh, can I ride on the... Oh, no. Okay, I'm sorry I touched the tire swing, game. I'm sorry. I thought it would be funny. You don't have to have an earthquake. This is probably the campsite administrator's cabin. They often live in trailers. Oh, this is busted. Oh, Christ. Somebody was making illegal jam in here.
Crime and punishment.
Oh, good. Okay.
Cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Dun dun dun.
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Bye, ardently L. Have good cuddles. Alright, I liked the quantum suicide better than that one. That one was fine. But the quantum suicide had such a good twist. Yeah, it wasn't as good. Ooh, can we loot somebody's car? Like in the Walking Dead Telltale series? Visitor Center. Okay, I bet this is the way to Lover's Peak. I know it's the gazebo. Is the gazebo gonna be haunted? No, it's just a gazebo. That's disappointing. I wanted it to be haunted.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Rusty, damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help!
Hello?
Back here. I'm back here. Hey,
Where's Max? Okay, Max seems to be okay.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what
Max,
had
are you
happened.
okay?
Shh.
Okay.
Good boy.
Oh, is your office in a different building?
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Oh my god, again? Is that all I'm gonna do in this game? Alan Wake isn't a great author, he just knows how to operate generators.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
Sounds bad.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I just need hunting licenses.
Ow! I hit the goop. I hit the blackberry jam. Oh no, Rusty! Oh no, Max!
Had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Where the fuck is Max, you bastards?
Is only permitted for those players who purchase a park license obey.
No, it's Rusty. He's gone evil.
Rusty, no!
Two bears and wolves never approached any other closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed at all times. Never leave your pet unattended. It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park. This includes even you may.
This spiel is not, in my opinion, particularly scary. I appreciate what they are attempting to do. Well, just killed a park ranger, and I don't feel great about it. Also, where the fuck is Max? No! No! This game sucks. Ow! Terrible. I take it back. This is the thing that most dates it as being from the 2010s. Terrible. Just terrible. Oh, Christ. All right. I will say that this does seem like a game that we're going to get to ride a funicular in, so I'm pretty excited about that. But I think that'll be the end of the stream. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take this one call.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Ooh, dynamite? Oh no, just some beers. Alright. I think this lovely view will be what we end on. And we'll be back Sunday for more of this game. And hopefully I'll sound better. Hopefully I won't sound like this when we come back Sunday.
Dynamite? What dynamite?
Anyway, have a good Friday. Hopefully you all get a nice winter break. Have a good weekend, and I will see you Sunday. I'm gonna go sleep, and I hope I feel better soon as well. Have a good weekend. I'll see you all later. Bye.